So many people moving to Nashville have this request. I want newer construction. I don't want to be the very beginnings of a development because I don't want a lot of construction going on around me. And I don't want to wait years for that construction to be finished. I want to enjoy my home right now. I also want newer construction that has, the open floor plans, the new gourmet kitchens, all the flash and the bang and the beauty that is the new construction of the things you're seeing for designer touches. Here's the problem with that. Have you noticed the interest rates are quite a bit higher? Have you noticed that anybody who's bought a home that's a newer home, maybe within the last 5 or so years, which is the design elements that most people want right now, you're telling me. So those are newer homes, which means they probably have, if they have a loan on them, interest rates at 3-4%. Well, have you noticed that most people are not wanting to go up to an 8% loan unless they have a real reason to be selling their home? Maybe they're moving out of town or all the family reasons that people often do sell. But because that's not really the case very often, because not many people are moving from their newer homes to buy something else at a higher interest rate, because they don't want to be in a place that's large, that's going to have phase after phase after phase of new construction homes. The inventory, the things that we can show you is quite small if you don't know the nuances of each town. I'm Susan Thetford with eXp. Today I'm going to share with you an area that's right here in Williamson County that has just a couple homes left that are not closed yet. Just a couple new homes, more opportunities for you. It's in the wonderful Williamson County School District. It's 10 minutes. I'll tell you all the things, but let's take a look. Oh, and before I forget to mention, because I forget it all the time, if you're new to me, hello, welcome, and welcome back by punching that subscribe button, tapping the bell so you'll be notified every time we do a new video, which is every single week to show you all the wonderful, glorious, good, bad, and ugly things about living in the Middle Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee area. So if that's of interest, go ahead, do what you got to do so we can stay in touch. If you have any questions of your own that you would like me personally to answer, do what so many of others have done. Email me. That's kind of slow. Message me. You've got the phone numbers here. Call me. I promise you, I answer the phone. I respond to people's calls. The emails I'm just a little slower on because I'm working with people and showing you videos of places here in Nashville. So I look forward to talking to you soon. Okay, let's take a look and see exactly where is SInatra. SInatra is in Williamson County. Assuming we're going to start up in Nashville, how long would it take to get to SInatra in Williamson County? Depends on which way you go. And it depends on the time of day that you do go. SInatra, if you work downtown, would be about 30 minutes if you come down I-65 and across to get over to SInatra. Very close over to in Nolensville, or you could come down I-24, which would take you approximately 33 minutes. Now, truly, this depends on the time of day that you're doing this transfer. Many people also would come up Nolensville Road, which is 41A. 41A can have a lot of traffic at some parts of the day. So that's when you do what I suggest always you do here in Nashville is, this will give you a good rule of thumb of how long it's going to take to get somewhere, but always put into your GPS Waze, especially at the time of day that you're going, to know the best route to take. There's no one way to get here to SInatra in Williamson County. And the other thing you need to know is once you are here at SInatra, it takes very little time to get to shopping and the things that you might want to do all right around here. So don't let that worry you. And if you happen to work maybe over in the Cool Springs area, Galleria Mall area, which again is here in Williamson County, if you happen to work here where there's a lot of corporate headquarters and a lot of office, so you may well work here. As you can see, it is about a 19 to 21 minute drive. Again, depending on the direction that you go. Time of day is important. But this is major shopping if you want to come in for some of the major shopping. But on your day-to-day shopping, there's absolutely no reason to come all the way over, even just into Cool Springs. And again, many people who live in or work in Maryland Farms area right here at the Williamson-Davidson County line also live in Nolensville, and that would be approximately a 21-minute drive. Again, lots of ways and options of getting places. And again, let me show you how close you are. You got the big box shopping. You've got everything that you need if you want to go about a 20-minute drive, but you don't need to do that on a regular basis. Hair salons, nail salons, grocery stores, doctors' offices, good burgers, good shakes, the town of Nolensville close by, all up and down here on Highway 41A, which is Nolensville. Again, we're still in Williamson County. You're still in those Williamson County phenomenal school district. Martin's Barbecue, some of the best in the city, no question about it. But a lot of boutiques, a lot of non-chain restaurants. Okay, a little about SInatra itself. It's a carefully planned community located along the beautiful Williamson County countryside. SInatra has all brick luxury homes, many that back up to the natural tree lines. The beauty of the community was maintained throughout the thoughtful design process. Turnberry Homes offers 23 ample-sized home sites nestled among the wooded lots of the Williamson County countryside, minutes to historic Franklin and Nolensville, very close to shopping, entertaining, including Cool Springs Galleria Mall, convenient to I-65, I-24, and 840. The highly highly acclaimed Williamson County schools that students who live in SInatra would attend is Sunset Elementary School, Sunset Middle School, just a couple minutes away, and then the Nolensville High School. As I mentioned, there are only 3 homes remaining unsold. As we drive through the community, you will see that there are some that are currently lived in, a few that are still under construction and less than 30 to 60 days away. And there are 3 homes that remain unsold and ready for you to move into for the beginning of the 24 school year, which is less than a month away. Just a few of the amenities, fun things to do that are here at SInatra is the Williamson County Recreation Complex right in Nolensville and Nolensville Park that are just a couple minutes from Nolensville. Arrington Vineyards, conveniently located for wine tastings and seasonal concerts. Several nearby golf courses include the Governor's Club, Nashville Athletic Club, and Legends Golf Club, plus the Crossings golf courses, all located in Franklin.
Do you remember I've said in the past that most of the homes here were originally a farm? Most of the developments here were originally a farm. As you can see, this property that's now 23 half-acre home sites used to be probably exactly what this next door neighbor is, a ranch home with a very deep backyard. Probably had a lot more road frontage than this allows to be able to put in, rezone, and put in several single-family homes. So it just depends on, what the road frontage that a homeowner had and how deep it goes as to whether it can be redeveloped into a small development like this. But this is an exact showing you right there. That is a single-family ranch house that was probably built around the 60s. We're right outside of the town of Nolensville. That one's probably on about 4 acres, kind of narrow to the street, and it runs way back this direction. This property that is currently this development was more like 15 or so acres that could be developed into single family homes. So let's go back and take a look at the next house that could be available within the next 30 days for someone to move into just in time for Christmas.
While we're here, let's take note of a few differences in the two homes. As I mentioned, these are semi-custom homes. The layout, the floor plans, the designs are done and work directly with the lot that is going to take the home. I don't know if you noticed because we went through it quickly. The corners in some of these formal rooms are rounded corners rather than your typical 90-degree angle corners. Now, that's just a style that's in this home. It was not in the first home. That does take a whole lot more work when you're getting to the moldings around the base and up at the crown. Little details that make each home very unique, very different. You're going to have the top of the line appliances. You're going to have selections on finishes, interesting lighting that you don't typically find in kitchens. But the detailing is great. But each house, I don't know about you, but I find it very irritating to walk into 4 different homes in one neighborhood and find exactly the same house, just different furniture in it. And when you're paying these kind of prices, you want your home to be unique. You want it to speak to you and not be the same. Actually, at any price point. Hey, by the way, if you don't have one of those sinks, you need to take a look at it. They're so good. Each of these homes is unique. Of the 23, there are no two alike. I think that brings some integrity. One of the many reasons that I like working with these builders, and my customers have always enjoyed living in one of the homes.
So do you have a favorite home? Do you have a favorite style of home? Do you want to be on a smaller community? Put it here in the comments. I want to know. Do you want acreage? Do you want to be close into downtown or far away from the maddening crowds? All these things I can help you with in determining, based on your price point, based on what you want, some of the best nuances of where to be around the Middle Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee area. Reach out to me. I'll see you next week.